Alright guys, let's look at the formatAsMoney function. It's rather a very simple function. It takes in amount, takes in buyer country. That's the country of the buyer from the JSON elements we get from the JSON URL that we were given using the fetch command. Now this function would have to look through the countries array. This is the countries array that contains the code, the currency name, the country. I have a whole lot of them down here. So we would first of all pick the country. Now it's a countries.find. Now we're going to use the find prototype array. It takes in an element country. So inside the array, we return this value. If country.country, it's the same as buyer country, then store the value inside this array. So we have that now. So the next thing is, if country.country, that means this, we have what it does, it will pick this one element and save it inside this country. I said there are different objects inside the array. So if it matches, the country name matches the buyer country, it will take this individual object and save it inside here. So now we can call country.country, which will give us, say, Uganda. Now we test to see this value again. If country.country is the same thing as buyer country, you have to return the toLocaleString function. Now if you don't know how this toLocaleString function works, you can just type toLocaleString and type MDM on your Google. It should take you to developer Mozilla file. Okay, this is the example they put here. I modified it just a bit for the purpose of this. So if you have things like ENG and you put the country code, in this case we would pick a country and currency. Here the currency is this and the country code is this, NG. So if you run this, it gives the Naira. Okay, let's say we have US, and the currency would obviously be USD. So if we run this, we have the $ symbol. So now what it does, it returns amount, the money value, to local string. It converts it to that local string. We use a template string and bring in N plus the country code, just like we have here, and we call the country code, then with a style, currency dot. So if you can't find this country in the list of these countries, simply return the US value. Let it stay in dollar. If you can't find the country in the list, return the US value. So that's basically what the formatAsMoney function does. The next one, we'll be talking about this detect card function that takes in 4 digits. Okay, see you in the next class.